Now, talking about luxury, one last thing that I want to ask is about buyer wants, right?
Mhm.
So we talked about there's neighborhoods that are desirable and presentation and all that sort of thing, but there's a sense that buyers are seeking what's being called experience-based properties in many markets, right?
Mhm.
Where it's less about the brick and mortar, it's about location, it's about what they can enjoy within the home, that sort of thing. Is that true for your area? Are you seeing any trends or changes in what buyers are looking for?
Yeah, and I'll give you a two-part answer, and part B will surprise you. We absolutely have experience-based purchases where we have folks who want to live, for example, in a high-rise condo downtown because they want to be right in the heat of the Nashville action, Music City action, and that's one
Mm-hmm.
experience, if you will. They want that type of experience. We have folks who want, as we talked in past podcasts, they want rooftop living, looking at skyline views, and that type of experience. We have folks that want to be connected to the greenway system. We have greenways, which are paved paths that
Mm-hmm.
we throughout neighborhoods and along bodies of water, creeks and rivers, where there's no cars. There's nothing with a motor, but you've got bikes and skateboards and people walking and that sort of thing, rollerblade or whatever. So that's another experience. The biggest one I think we hear there's two experiences that we hear the most common: walkability. People want to be able to walk to things without go places without getting in a car, walk to coffee shops, walk to restaurants, walk to events. Um, and then, as we've talked about before, is family compounds, another
Mm-hmm.
experience. People want to be in an environment where you have multiple housing units on one piece of property, one
Mm-hmm.
deeded piece of property, so that family can all live together. So those are experiences people are seeking out. There's another kind of experience, and I know this is not the thought of your question or thought behind your question, but there's another type of experience, and that's really avoiding experiences. So we've got a lot of buyers coming into our market, again, from larger markets I referenced earlier, who are rushing into our market because they want to be away from certain experiences.
Hmm.
They want to be away from crime. They want to be away from what they perceive to be big city crime. They want to be away from big city taxes, and they want to be around in an environment with a, what they perceive to be a properly managed tax base for an area. They want to be away from poorly managed homeless populations,
Mm-hmm.
where they want to be in neighborhoods where they feel like they can sit outside and somebody's not going to walk up their driveway and accost them.
Mm-hmm.
So
How about
those
traffic? We get
and
I
yeah,
get
well, I wish I could
traffic,
brag on our traffic, but it's getting
right?
worse by the day.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's another biggie too. Is they want to be able. You're right. They want to avoid that 1 hour, hour and a half commute to work, and be in a situation where a lot of us are working remotely, which is wonderful, and that's helped our business tremendously here in
Mm-hmm.
Nashville. But they might want to be in a situation, to your point, where if they do need to commute into downtown, they can do it, and it's not an hour long commute.
Mm-hmm.
You know,